Tonight, we know indoor ice rinks, they're a popular place in Western New York with many families involved in hockey or skating. Perhaps you're one of them. Now lawmakers, they want to make these environments safer, proposing new air quality regulations. So this comes after a scare in our own community late last year, the week after Christmas. You might remember more than 100 people experiencing carbon monoxide poisoning at Holiday Twin Rinks in Cheektowaga. Investigators found a broken furnace caused it to build up over several days inside there. A State Assemblywoman is proposing rules to prevent something like this from happening again. As 7 News senior reporter Eileen Buckley tells us tonight, it might involve making a change to an ice rink staple.
You might be surprised to learn, I know I was, that carbon monoxide poisonings in ice rinks are actually quite common.
State Assemblymember Monica Wallace wants to make sure what happened at the Holiday Twin Rinks in Cheektowaga last December never happens again. More than 100 kids and adults suffered carbon monoxide poisoning, with some seeking treatment. Wallace appeared at the Cheektowaga Town Ice Rink Friday to introduce a bill to prevent CO poisoning at indoor rinks by enacting regulations that would require rink owners to maintain acceptable air quality at all times.
It would require that the owner keep a log of the air quality monitoring to show that the air is safe on a daily basis.
Wallace says her bill would adopt guidelines issued from the EPA and the U.S. Ice Rink Association, already a law in 6 states.
This legislation would require that indoor ice rinks like Cheektowaga have a New York State certificate of acceptable air quality prominently displayed in their ice rink.
And the Cheektowaga town supervisor pointed out that one of the biggest sources of CO inside these indoor rinks comes from the Zamboni.
It goes back to these machines, and I can say it again and again and again. Seriously considering electric-powered Zambonis as a replacement for whether they're propane or gasoline in the future would be best practice.
Cheektowaga fire officials say a faulty furnace caused the CO leak at the Twin Rinks. I asked the Erie County Health Commissioner about the children affected by the CO poisoning.
Fortunately, they were not high enough to warrant, any type of hyperbaric pressure or anything like that. And we were fortunate enough that the emergency departments did the right thing, gave them supplemental oxygen.
Wallace also wants a bill to provide sales tax exemptions on home CO detectors if residents buy them in the month of October, Fire Prevention Month. The president of the state's Firefighters Association reminds you how to stay safe if your CO detector goes off.
The best thing to do is to dial 911 and vacate the house. Leave the house and let the emergency personnel address the situation.
Eileen Buckley, 7 News, Cheektowaga.